welcome back to my channel. This video is about this here product, and it's also a follow-up video to a one that I did 7 years ago. And it really hit a nerve. It's still going strong. It had over 18,000 views, lots of comments, lots of questions, lots of remarks on that video. So this is a follow-up to that video because my latest comment that I got that I would love to reply to, and this is a reply to this comment. So this is for you, M. I colored my hair with this product, which I've been doing for over 20 years. And I want to take you through from A to Z, exactly what I do, how I achieve this color, etc., etc. So let's just get right into it. So here's the product. It's Garnier Olia, and the color that I happen to use is 9.0 or light blonde. So it comes with your developer, number 1, your colorant, number 2, and then number 3 is your after shampoo conditioner. And by the way, this little bottle, you only need a tiny bit and it'll last you for weeks. And then of course we have all of the instructions along with the rubber gloves. So we're going to take the top of the tip off of the bottle of developer and then unscrew it, and then we're going to take the gloves out of the instructions. And by the way, guys, these are like black, thick plastic gloves. They are really, really heavy duty. They're not the little flimsy kind that you get from other colorants. So then we take the top off, and of course it's got that little piercing thingy, and we're just going to pierce the top of the colorant, and then we're going to take all of this colorant and we're going to put it into the developer. It's really important that you get every single drop of this colorant into the developer. You're going to need all of it. So squeeze and squeeze and squeeze until you get it all in there, until you get every little drop. And then once you get it all in there, we're going to put the lid back on and we're going to shake this thing for a minimum of 30 seconds. You just really, it's important to get this formula well distributed in the bottle. So make sure that you shake it, again, minimum of like 30 seconds. Then after we do that, shake, we are going to start our coloring process. We're going to take we're going to section our hair. We're going to use this little point of the tube, and we're going to section our hair. I usually start with wherever your part naturally lays. I usually like to start there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to do maybe 1/4 inch sections, and we're going to use the tip, and we're just going to go all the way from the front all the way to the back, and we're just going to do this throughout. And by the way, make sure you're using this on unwashed hair. Actually, the dirtier the better. You don't want your scalp to be the pores to be open and everything when you do this. You're better off doing it on unwashed hair. So we're going to section it off, like I said, every maybe 1/4 inch. You're going to section it off and then just pat it on. You don't want to massage it into your scalp either. You just want to use your fingers and just pat it so that it gets onto the roots without massaging it, into your head. So we're going to go ahead and finish this side of my head. I'm going to switch over to the other side of my head, and again, just all the way from the front to the back. There you go. And then we're going to switch it over to the other side, and we're going to do that side. And guys, there's no exact science to this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, as long as you get the color on there, that's what's important. So if you mess up a little bit like I just did, it's truly not a big deal. So just make sure you get in there and get the colorant all through your hair. There we go. And then we're going to go all the way down to the other side of my head, and I can't believe I'm doing this on camera. This is wild. Anyway, so there you go. So we're going to finish this side of the head, and then after we do this side of the head, We're gonna just make sure that we get behind the ears and behind, the back of the head, and just keep distributing this formula all through your hair. And then what you want to do is take your fingers after you've gone through all of the sections of your hair, and you just want to make sure that you redistribute it and make sure that it's totally saturated. Taking it to the back, and again, just make sure you get all of the hair. So then I like to take it, and then with the tip of the bottle, I will go down back and forth to the back of my head because I can't really see the back of my head. So, and I've never had a problem with this. It always gets onto all of the roots without a problem. So just up and down, and there you go. So I'm gonna take my hands and I'm gonna put the gloves on. I'm just gonna, comb through my hair with my fingers and make sure that it gets to all of my roots. By the way, when we color our roots, and if a lot of them are gray, I usually leave this color on for 5 to 10 minutes longer than it says in the instructions because gray hair is very stubborn. It doesn't like to absorb the color like your regular hair. So gray hair can be a little bit more stubborn. So then the last thing I do is I take the front hairline and I just go all the way around the hairline. And by the way, if you use a dark color, it's a good idea to put a little Vaseline before you do this last step because it will keep it from dyeing your skin. So there you go. So I'm going to leave it on. I think the instructions say 25 minutes. So that was actually more like 35 minutes. So anywhere from 25 to 35 minutes is usually good, especially if you have stubborn grays. Then I take what's ever left in the bottle and I take it all the way through to the ends of my hair, and then I leave that on for about another 5 minutes. Then I hop in the shower and you scrub your head with the dye already in your hair. It causes a little bit of a shampoo effect. And then I washed it and used the Olia conditioner and rinsed it out, and there you go. I will say that I do use a little bit of shampoo before I condition it, of a regular shampoo, because I just like to get every bit of the color, the dye off of my scalp. Yeah, and then there you go. Then I just take my hair dryer and I will gently dry my hair. And I also want to mention this wet brush that is designed specifically for drying your hair. I absolutely love it. It just cuts the drying time by a lot. It's a great little tool. So go ahead and dry my hair, and then after I dry my hair, I can leave it the way it is, which is sort of straight. But if I want a little bit of volume and a little bit of curl, I have this little trick that, again, I've been doing for years and years. So I'll take like a satin hair tie, and I'll just flip my head over, put it all on top, and pile it all on top of my head. And then this will give me some volume and some curl. And if I have more time, I'll use, a beach waver or a curling iron. But when I don't have a whole lot of time, this is the way I do it. So I take the hair tie, pile it up on top of my head, and then I take 4 hot rollers, and then I just roll it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I leave that in my hair for about 20 to 30 minutes. But it's just enough time to give me some volume and some curl. So there you go. And now 30 minutes later, I'll take the curlers out. As you can see, we have some really nice little bouncy curls. And by the way, the longer you leave it in, the more curl you're going to have. But it usually only takes me about 30 minutes. And I'll go ahead and start to get dressed or start to get ready and put my makeup on or whatever. Then I get the 4 curlers out of my hair, flip my head over, shake it out real good. And then when I flip it back, I have some nice volume and some nice curl. And yeah, and then I'm out the door. There you go. So I'll turn around to the back so you can see the back as well. It really, it's just so kind and gentle to your hair, this hair dye. But I love it. And there you go. And there's I'm going to flip around and show you the back. There you go. As you can see, lots of volume, lots of curl, and I am done. Out the door. So that's it. That is how I color my hair. That's the product that I use. So that's the answer to the comment. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Any comments, questions below, I'll answer every single comment and question. I guess that's it. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.